This is EB2K. Please put your screen on full view. Please put your screen on full view. Well. The bitch moves of Shakira's grandfather never ceases. It never ceases, y'all. It's becoming so bad that Shakira's great-grandfather is even raising his eyebrows at the bitch moves of his own son. As I mentioned before, Shakira's grandfather eavesdrops and monitors private DM conversations between me and Shakira. Just recently, he took screenshots of a very private conversation and showed personal info about his own granddaughter to a fellow member of the family. You see, Grandpa is butthurt that people are talking about him all over IG. So this smear campaign of Shakira is a form of retaliation and payback for her not deleting negative comments about him on her IG page. Luckily, the family member saw through this attempt and had more class in handling the situation. He knew that regardless of how bad the info presented to him looked, it was ultimately an invasion of privacy to view it without permission from me or Shakira. And it will be considered not only unlawful, but also immoral. Now, in this premiere, we will review other bitch moves by Grandpa in the past and feature his pattern of behavior that never ever seems to change for the better. Well, all right, this is EB2K. Let's get it. This is EB2K. Put your screen on full view. Please put your screen on full view. Now, one of my favorite characters of all time is Charlie Brown and the Peanut Gallery. This cartoon was created by Charles Schulz. Charles Schulz was an American cartoonist and widely regarded as one of the most influential cartoonists of all time. The cartoon Peanut Gallery was centered around stories and personalities of kid characters and was highly noted for its sarcastic adult humor that as a child went right over my head. As an adult, I now see the inside jokes that Charles was slipping in this cartoon that only an adult would recognize. Obviously, the most interesting and troublesome characters in this cartoon was the character Charlie Brown. Now, the stories Charles chose to write about Charlie Brown was uniquely flooded with metaphors that I can clearly see now in my adulthood that I did not see in my childhood. In these stories, Charlie Brown is prone to depression and anxiety and paralyzing fits of overanalysis. For instance, Charlie Brown's relationship with his dog Snoopy resembled a relationship of a patient and a psychiatrist. His dog Snoopy would always have to listen to Charlie Brown go on and on about the troubles in his life. Ironically, Snoopy was the one lying down during these talking sessions. Charlie Brown also had a unique relationship with the character Lucy. One of the main ongoing stories is how Lucy keeps pulling the football away right when Charlie Brown runs up to it to kick it. Now, of course, after she pulls it, Charlie Brown misses the kick and falls flat on his ass. If you look on screen now, you will see a depiction of Lucy pulling the football and Charlie Brown missing it. I sarcastically labeled Lucy as Shakira and labeled Charlie Brown as her grandpa as a form of satire. The reason I created this depiction is to bring light to a current situation that's going on between Shakira and her grandpa. Unfortunately, Shakira's grandpa has orchestrated efforts to try and stop our relationship from moving forward for his own personal reasons, despite the wants and desires of Shakira. Grandpa, along with Shakira's mother, Mama Jessie, and a paid hacker, have collectively stolen Shakira's mail to intercept our correspondence, paid off her security to dodge assignments that included me, but more importantly, they have invaded her privacy by listening in to her personal conversations with me on the phone and hacking all of her social media accounts where they block her from using it, and then they take over the account and use it to send me messages and threats. Now, of course, these actions by her grandpa, mom, and hackers are absolutely ridiculous and over the top. And I've been calling them out on these misdeeds in my videos for almost a year now. My biggest target, however, has been Shakira's grandpa. I have literally been handing grandpa his ass on a silver platter all year. Shakira's grandpa is a straight up clown, and he has been repeatedly mocked on Shakira's IG page and in circles all around Palm Beach County, Florida. Even his papa, the real leader of Shakira's family, is starting to look at grandpa with shame and disdain. But here's the kicker, y'all. Guess who grandpa chooses to blame for all of his demise? Grandpa blames his own granddaughter Shakira for people talking shit about him. Now, you would think that seeing people talking about you would be an incentive for you to change your ways, right? But nope, not grandpa. He criticizes Shakira for promoting my videos that exposes his and mama's misdeeds. Grandpa, just like Charlie Brown, keeps complaining to his dog and keeps missing the ball just like the character. In a lot of ways, Grandpa is just like Charlie Brown. He can never seem to get out of his own way. In this video, I will feature Grandpa as Charlie Brown. We will look at different scenarios and compare similarities between these two characters. Now, we will start with an introductory song and then move on highlighting the dumbass moves of Shakira's grandpa. Well, all right. This is EB2K. Let's get it.
Fee-fee-fi-fi-fo-fo-fum. I smell smoke in the auditorium. Charlie Brown, he's a clown. That Charlie Brown, he's gonna get down. Just you wait and see.
Why is everybody always picking on me?
That's him on his knees. I know that's him. Getting 7,11 down in the boys' gym. Charlie Brown, he's a clown. That Charlie Brown, he's gonna get caught. Just you wait and see.
Why is everybody always picking on me?
Who's always writing on the wall? Who's always goofing in the hall? Who's always throwing spitballs? Guess who?
Me.
Who walks in the classroom cool and slow? Who calls the English teacher daddy-o? Charlie Brown, he's a clown. That Charlie Brown, he's gonna get caught. Just you wait and see.
Why is everybody always picking on me?
Walks in the classroom cool and slow. Who calls the English teacher daddy-o? Charlie Brown, he's a clown. That Charlie Brown, he's gonna get caught. Just you wait and see.
Why is everybody always picking on me?
This is EB2K, and I welcome you to the channel with the same name. Put your screen on full view. Please put your screen on full view. Well, it seems like old grandpa has been hanging out in SHAKIRA's IG and getting his feelings hurt that everyone is talking about him. It has affected him so badly to the point that he is now begging his granddaughter to take the videos down on him so that the commentary on him will stop. But she won't. No. SHAKIRA won't. SHAKIRA is exposing her grandpa for the less of a man that he truly is. Grandpa is not a man of his words. SHAKIRA expressed to him early on how the rogue ex-FBI agent Jeremiah had been harassing her, stalking her, and invading her privacy. Grandpa promised that he would take care of it and put a stop to it with his so-called connections. Well, not only did he not stop it, he actually teamed up with that nothing-ass bitch Jeremy and has cited him as a source on gossip on me. And let's talk about man code. What kind of man is Grandpa to be dwelling and tattletelling on another man's relationship using a source that has proven to be bogus and not credible? Well, I'll tell you who. A sorry-ass man like Grandpa would. Yep. A sorry-ass man like Grandpa. And let's not forget, Grandpa's claim that even though he was present when Mama J stole SHAKIRA's mail while she was at home, he had nothing to do with it, and he really couldn't stop her. So let me get this straight. A real estate mogul who brags about how fit he is for his age couldn't figure out mentally or physically a way to stop a 36-year-old woman from stealing mail. You must be a sorry-ass man if you are that inept to follow through with such a simple task. Now, when you add that story to the fact that Grandpa paid off security to not protect SHAKIRA, and he tried to set up an attack on me with goons that he claimed to be some bullshit-ass security, the answer to Grandpa's question as to why is everybody picking on him is simple. You're a clown, Grandpa. Yeah, that's right. You're a clown. And SHAKIRA has lost all the little respect she had for you, Grandpa. The only thing you can do for SHAKIRA now is buy her another car. And you can't even do that right. Because it is clear that without all your money, you really ain't worth shit when it comes to having core values, Grandpa. No, Grandpa. You ain't worth shit when it comes to having core values. Old man John Harvard is rolling in his grave at the clown that you have become. This is EB2K, and I welcome you to the channel with the same name. Put your screen on full view. Please put your screen on full view. Well, ladies and gentlemen, just when you think it couldn't get any worse with the shenanigans of Mama J and Grandpa, Grandpa says, hold up. Let me go get my beer. I think I could fuck up even more. Yesterday, when the family threw an intervention for Mama J and Grandpa to keep them from doing stupid shit, Grandpa doubles back with even more fuckery during the intervention. Do you know that Grandpa pulled a security guard to the side and paid him off to cease security service for me and SHAKIRA? This transaction was caught on camera and later confirmed by the security guard that was paid off. The guard felt guilty and was shocked that a grandpa would use his wealth and money to be so underhanded in his ways of conducting business. You know, it seems that Mama J and Grandpa are not above board and have no problems making backdoor deals for their own self-interest. Grandpa would rather SHAKIRA to be exposed to harm and danger without security than to have that same security protect her with me. Now that's sad and that's petty. So Grandpa, SHAKIRA and I have something to say to you. Shame on you, Grandpa. Shame, shame, shame. This is EB2K, and I welcome you to the channel with the same name. Put your screen on full view. Please put your screen on full view. Well, it has been proven true what we all suspected, y'all. Grandpa might be a little too infatuated with his own granddaughter, SHAKIRA. First, he follows her religiously on Instagram, which I think is a bit too much for a grandpa. Secondly, through the help of former rogue FBI agents, he eavesdrops on sex conversations between me and SHAKIRA, and he has hired private investigators to track our every move online and offline. If you take a look at the right on the screen, you can see a summary of what he has admitted to in this matter. Grandpa has admitted to the following. He has admitted that he was an accomplice in stealing SHAKIRA's mail with Mama J. He has paid off security to not protect SHAKIRA. He is eavesdropping on SHAKIRA2K's private conversations with EB2K. And he has hired rogue FBI agents to stalk and follow the movements of SHAKIRA2K and EB2K online and offline on a daily basis. Now, when you take in consideration all of these weird ass, unnecessary, drastic moves, a rational person would come to the conclusion that Grandpa is not acting like a normal, loving grandpa, but he's acting more like a jealous suitor of SHAKIRA. Grandpa asks if he actually wants to date his own granddaughter, and he is determined to keep SHAKIRA away from me. My God. Oh my God. Now that is sad, pitiful, and embarrassing. With that being said, this is a message to Grandpa. Grandpa, I have a recording of you implying that you are willing to cause bodily harm to SHAKIRA and me to control our movements. Okay, well, first, we both don't take kindly to your veiled threats. Secondly, I have personally forwarded this information to authorities and my legal counsel to ensure SHAKIRA and my protection moving forward. Now, let me be clear. One monkey like you will not stop this show. And here's a little something that might tickle your fancy, Grandpa. This world that we're living in was spinning well before you were even born. And it's going to keep on spinning despite you and your ill motives. So the fact of the matter is, you will not stop what's already meant to be. Do I make myself clear? Que sera, sera, Grandpa. Que sera, sera.
When I was just a little girl, I asked my mother, what will I be? Will I be pretty? Will I be rich? Here's what she said to me. Que sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. What will be, will be. When I grew up and fell in love, I asked my sweetheart, what lies ahead? Will we have rainbows day after day? Here's what my sweetheart said. Que sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. What will be, will be. Now I have children of my own. They ask their mother, what will I be? Will I be handsome? Will I be rich? tell them tenderly, que sera, whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see, que sera. What will be, will be. Que sera.
This is EB2K, and I welcome you to the channel with the same name. Please put your screen on full view. Please put your screen on full view. Well, it seems like Shakira's family would like to have a happy Thanksgiving this year, but unfortunately, their grandpa is on a holiday rampage with his infamous cane, y'all. He and Mama J have done so much backhanded dealings this past month that it has become the talk of South Florida. Mama J and Grandpa has stole mail together, manipulated business banking account transactions, paid off people to do their dirty work, and worked with two rogue and crooked former FBI agents to spy and stalk me and Shakira. Man, look, it's been a hot mess in these Palm County streets. Right now, Mama J is stressed out over criminal charges she is facing, and Grandpa is still hitting on objects with his cane. You know, the way Grandpa hits on objects with his cane, I'm truly afraid he may be a violent person and will hurt someone and be physically abusive to them. Shakira should ask for an intervention of Grandpa for his possibility of being violent to others. You know, that's just how I feel. That's right. That's just how I feel. In this video, I will highlight all the recent shenanigans of Grandpa and Mama J, aka Frickin' Frat, aka Two Peas in a Pod, and aka Two Clowns in a Circus. This is EB2K, and I hope you enjoy it. This is EB2K, and I welcome you to the channel with the same name. Please put your screen on full view. Please put your screen on full view. I wanted to give y'all a quick update to the last video I did about Grandpa. I forgot to tell you that Grandpa was reprimanded by the police for trying to file a false police report against me, y'all. That's right. Grandpa was reprimanded by the police for trying to file a false police report against me. Grandpa went to the police and filed a police report saying that I was a danger to Shakira 2K because I have a potty mouth on my videos on YouTube, y'all. Oh my God. Can y'all believe that shit? He tried to file a police report for me having a potty mouth. Oh my God. Oh my God. Listen, the police laughed at him and told him that's not how that works, and he should go find a greater cause to fight in life, like rescuing a cat out of a tree with his cane. Grandpa also went to his lawyer to file a lawsuit against me for potty mouth. Even his lawyer told him that he has a better chance of drinking a glass of ice water in hell than winning anything against the notorious EB2K. Well, things has taken a turn for the worse for old Mama J and Grandpa. Apparently, Mama J has fallen sick due to the stress of having to deal with reporting to authorities for the crimes she has committed over the past weeks, along with Grandpa as the accomplice. The crimes include stealing mail from Shakira's mailbox, abuse of power in controlling banking transactions with her business partners, and eavesdropping on personal conversations between me and Shakira. Grandpa has thrown Mama J under the bus and said he had nothing to do with any of it. This stance by Grandpa made Mama J even sicker. She just could not believe that Grandpa could be more of a petty woman than she is. Grandpa is now verbally abusing Shakira 2K, y'all. He is telling Shakira that it is her fault that Mama J has fallen sick and that Mama J shouldn't be held accountable for her wrongs because she is like family. In addition, he keeps harassing her by calling her multiple times a day and threatening her with disownership for holding Mama J accountable for her discretions. Now, what kind of twisted ass thinking is that, y'all? So you should just allow someone to continue to do wrong and don't hold them accountable so they don't look bad? Surely, this is not rational thought rooted in any form of core values. It is not. It is not. Grandpa is too old to be this shady and unwise. Listen, if Grandpa moves like this in minor matters, it makes me wonder if he moves just the same in his major real estate dealings. In this video, we will review the actions of Mama J and Grandpa, and you can make a judgment for yourself. So when the question is posed, what kind of man does all of this? The answer to the question is a back-dealing real estate mogul from South Florida. That's who. This is EB2K, and I welcome you to the channel with the same name. Please put your screen on full view. Please put your screen on full view. Well, today we will discuss the two biggest women gossipers in Palm Beach County, Mama J and Grandpa, aka Thelma and Louise. That's right. We will discuss the two biggest women gossipers in Palm Beach County, that is Mama J and Grandpa, aka Thelma and Louise. Mama J, and especially Grandpa, both can't keep my name out of their mouths for some reason, so I will address them accordingly. You know, in a way, they both remind me of the two characters in the movie, Thelma and Louise. So, ladies and gentlemen, sit back, get your popcorn ready, and enjoy the show. This is EB2K. Let's get it. Now, there has been a lot of talk from Grandpa about how he feels about me, even though he has never met me and only goes by secondhand information. Grandpa loves to keep my name in his mouth for some reason. He keeps trying to brainwash SHAKIRA with this unfounded notion that I'm not good enough for her, and he does it with a disingenuous motive of what kind of man is this and what kind of man is that. He brings up issues that are unfounded and haven't even been addressed to me man to man for proper context. I consider Grandpa to be a coward in that regards. So since he has the habit of questioning me, I think in all fairness we should question him. Please put your screen on full view. Please put your screen on full view. Now on the screen is a summary of bullet points that addresses Grandpa and what kind of man is he. Now first, as I mentioned before, Grandpa, Mama J, and Auntie Wilhelmina all entered SHAKIRA2K's neighborhood uninvited, loitered, and then staged their way to intercept SHAKIRA2K's mail while SHAKIRA was in her residence. Now, Grandpa threw Mama J under the bus and claimed he had nothing to do with it. He claimed that he told her it was wrong and to not do it, but he couldn't stop her. I call bullshit on Grandpa. I call bullshit on Grandpa. You mean to tell me a physical adult man who is the CEO of a company can't figure out how to stop a 36-year-old woman from stealing mail? Again, I call bullshit on Grandpa. He was 10 toes deep in this with his hand in the cake. And it is obvious he was complicit in the crime. Now, secondly, what kind of man gets info from a corrupt source and uses it for gossip? Mama J has confirmed by a third-party specialist that the two corrupt Palm Beach County FBI agents named David and Jeremiah sent her audio files on me that were manipulated and copy-pasted. So for Mama J and Grandpa to continue to push a bullshit narrative on me from a corrupt source makes them just as corrupt as well, in my opinion. Now, let's look at a couple more items of what kind of man. What kind of man has to buy his love from Shakira with fancy cars and excessive gifts? Grandpa. What kind of man pays off security to not protect a close one because he is mad at that close one's boyfriend and got his panties all in a bunch? Again, I ask, what kind of man, Grandpa? This is EB2K, and I welcome you to the channel with the same name. Please put your screen on full view. Please put your screen on full view. Well, y'all, old man John Harvard is rolling in his grave, y'all. Yep, old man John Harvard is rolling in his grave. Now, do y'all know who John Harvard is? Yep. John Harvard is the founder of Harvard University. The same university that Grandpa claims he got a degree from, y'all. Listen, I don't know what happened to Grandpa, but if he actually has a degree from Harvard, as he states, he needs to give it back. Because apparently his intellect has gone from sugar to shit. His intellect has gone from sugar to shit. Yep, he needs to give that degree back, y'all. Because he has become an embarrassment to the entire Harvard University community with the latest public actions that he has displayed. Grandpa has participated in stealing Shakira's mail, paying off security under the table to not secure her, and he has hired stalkers and goons to follow me around, y'all. I mean, he has become a total embarrassment that even the late John Harvard had a talk with him. Hey, if you look on the screen right now, you can see what he says. He's told Grandpa, look, Grandpa, you are an embarrassment. Now you give me back my degrees and go kick rocks. Yep, that's what John Harvard told Grandpa. And in my opinion, Grandpa should be considered for censure. He should be considered for censure from Harvard for violating Harvard University's code of ethics. It's gotten bad. It's gotten bad. Now, in this video, we will review some of these violations that I speak of. And then you'll know how I feel and what I'm talking about. Now, this is EB2K. Let's get it. This is EB2K, and I welcome you to the channel with the same name. Please put your screen on full view. Please put your screen on full view. Well, it seems that old Grandpa done fell off his rocker again, y'all. Yep, he has fell off his rocker. Just when you think that all the shenanigans is all over, Grandpa drinks a beer and comes up with some of the dumbest shit you ever heard of in your life. His latest claim is what you would call a masterpiece in fuckery, y'all. It is a masterpiece in fuckery. Now, let it be noted that Shakira has security detail on her actual premises at her home, in addition to security at the front gate of her gated community. Now, Grandpa, who has dedicated his life to being a player hater, doesn't like me for some reason. He can sometimes come across as a creepy, jealous suitor and a cock blocker of Shakira instead of just an actual grandpa. Well, listen, he decides on his own to hire his security for Shakira and stages that security in front of the front gate security team. Do you hear what I just said? Grandpa hired security to stand right in front of security. You can't make this up, man. You can't make this up. They say a fool and his money are soon departed. It seems like Grandpa's brain has already taken the midnight train to Georgia. So here's what's really going on, and Grandpa knows exactly what he's doing. He must think Shakira and I are stupid, but we both actually laugh at him when he gets off the phone with Shakira. Grandpa has staged this fake-ass security, really, as a means of threatening me when I come back home from business travel, y'all. Grandpa claims of providing extra security for Shakira is bullshit. It is bullshit. As I mentioned earlier, Shakira has extensive security coverage already, so there is no need for extra security 15 away from where security is already placed. You know, Grandpa purports to be a Harvard University graduate, y'all. Well, with this type of dumbass thinking Grandpa is displaying these days, old man John Harvard is rolling in his grave. Yep, old man John Harvard is rolling in his grave. Grandpa, with his stupid and evil ways, is always doing the most to keep Shakira and me apart. But just like the artist Sade sings, nothing can come between us. Nothing can come between us. This is EB2K, and I welcome you to the channel with the same name. Please put your screen on full view. Please put your screen on full view. If you look on screen right now, you will see a visual diagram. This diagram shows how Mama J and Grandpa has set up an inside job on SHAKIRA to follow her every move as an attempt to break up our relationship. There are 3 major moves that have been made, and I will walk you through them in a clockwise motion as seen on screen. Number 1, the real estate agent Mama J places this rogue FBI agent by the name of Jeremiah, aka Suzuki, near Shakira's home. Number 2, Grandpa then pays a snitch from Shakira's securities team to alert the nearby rogue agent when she leaves home. Number 3, that rogue agent then follows Shakira and reports her whereabouts back to Grandpa. Now, as a note, we have video footage of Mama J stealing Shakira's mail, and we have footage of Grandpa paying off her security on Shakira's home security system, and that's facts. Now, listen, I want you to notice how stupid and convoluted this thing that Mama J and Grandpa are perpetrating. Shakira has literally cried with tears telling them how this rogue FBI agent is stalking her when she goes out and leaving creepy messages in her Instagram. Now, both of them pretend to be shocked, even though they're actually in cahoots with his efforts. It is utterly shameful that Mama J and Grandpa will put Shakira in harm's way by sending a rogue ex-FBI stalker and a proven online troll to follow Shakira's whereabouts and control her movements as an attempt to try and stop our relationship. Let me repeat that again. It is utterly shameful that Mama J and Grandpa will put Shakira in harm's way by sending a rogue ex-FBI stalker and a proven online troll to follow Shakira's whereabouts and control her movements as an attempt to try and stop our relationship. Mama J and Grandpa are 2 sick and twisted-minded people who should be ashamed of themselves for embarrassing the family's name in such an underhanded manner. Mama J and Grandpa's actions are now becoming public shame all over Palm Beach County and the Florida real estate community, especially with the news of the ongoing civil lawsuits against Mama J. Now listen, the great mind Martin Luther King was quoted as saying that a lie can never live forever, for it will always be conquered by the truth. As I keep exposing the grossly misguided actions of Mama J and Grandpa, we shall move closer to that nirvana. We shall move closer to that nirvana. This is EB2K, and I'm out. This is EB2K, and I welcome you to the channel with the same name. Put your screen on full view. Please put your screen on full view. Well, it seems like old grandpa has been hanging out in Shakira's IG and getting his feelings hurt that everyone is talking about him. It has affected him so badly to the point that he is now begging his granddaughter to take the videos down on him so that the commentary on him will stop. But she won't. No. Shakira won't. Shakira is exposing her grandpa for the less of a man that he truly is. Grandpa is not a man of his words. Shakira expressed to him early on how the rogue ex-FBI agent Jeremiah had been harassing her, stalking her, and invading her privacy. Grandpa promised that he would take care of it and put a stop to it with his so-called connections. Well, not only did he not stop it, he actually teamed up with that nothing-ass bitch Jeremy and has cited him as a source on gossip on me. And let's talk about man code. What kind of man is Grandpa to be dwelling and tattletelling on another man's relationship using a source that has proven to be bogus and not credible? Well, I tell you who. A sorry-ass man like Grandpa would. Yep. A sorry-ass man like Grandpa. And let's not forget, Grandpa's claim that even though he was present when Mama J stole Shakira's mail while she was at home, he had nothing to do with it, and he really couldn't stop her. So let me get this straight. A real estate mogul who brags about how fit he is for his age couldn't figure out mentally or physically a way to stop a 36-year-old woman from stealing mail. You must be a sorry-ass man if you are that inept to follow through with such a simple task. Now, when you add that story to the fact that Grandpa paid off security to not protect Shakira, and he tried to set up an attack on me with goons that he claimed to be some bullshit-ass security, the answer to Grandpa's question as to why is everybody picking on him is simple. You're a clown, Grandpa. Yeah, that's right. You're a clown. And Shakira has lost all the little respect she had for you, Grandpa. The only thing you can do for Shakira now is buy her another car. And you can't even do that right. Because it is clear that without all your money, you really ain't worth shit when it comes to having core values, Grandpa. No, Grandpa. You ain't worth shit when it comes to having core values. Old man John Harvard is rolling in his grave at the clown that you have become.
Fee, fi, fi, fo, fum. I smell smoke in the auditorium. Charlie Brown, he's a clown. That Charlie Brown, he's gonna get caught. Just you wait and see.
Why is everybody always picking on me?
That's him on his knees. I know that's him. Giving 7,11 down in the boys' gym. Charlie Brown, he's a clown. That Charlie Brown, he's gonna get caught. Just you wait and see.
Why is everybody always picking on me?
Who's always writing on the wall? Who's always goofing in the hall? Who's always throwing spitballs? Guess who?
Who, me?
Who walks in the classroom cool and slow? Who calls the English teacher daddy-o? Charlie Brown, he's a clown. That Charlie Brown, he's gonna get caught. Just you wait and see.
Why is everybody always picking on me?
Classroom, cool and slow. Who calls the English teacher daddy-o? Charlie Brown, he's a clown.
everybody always picking on me?
This is EB2K. Please put your screen on full view. Please put your screen on full view. Well. The bitch moves of Shakira's grandfather never ceases. It never ceases, y'all. It's becoming so bad that Shakira's great-grandfather is even raising his eyebrows at the bitch moves of his own son. As I mentioned before, Shakira's grandfather eavesdrops and monitors private DM conversations between me and Shakira. Just recently, he took screenshots of a very private conversation and showed personal info about his own granddaughter to a fellow member of the family. You see, Grandpa is butthurt that people are talking about him all over IG. So this smear campaign of Shakira is a form of retaliation and payback for her not deleting negative comments about him on her IG page. Luckily, the family members saw through this attempt and had more class in handling the situation. He knew that regardless of how bad the info presented to him looked, it was ultimately an invasion of privacy to view it without permission from me or Shakira. And it will be considered not only unlawful, but also immoral. This is EB2K. Please put your screen on full view. Please put your screen on full view. If you look on the screen now, you'll see the three little monkeys. Now, I have a niece and nephew, and when I would visit them, sometimes they would ask me to tell them story times or sing them a nursery rhyme. Well, me and my sister had a hard time trying to get them to stop jumping in the bed, right? You know how kids are when they're very young and active. They like to jump and do flips and all that in the bed. So as a deterrent and kind of giving them an idea of what could happen, I used to sing them a nursery rhyme. I don't know if you heard it before, but it's called No More Monkeys Jumping in the Bed, right? And it's a nursery rhyme that pretty much describes monkeys that jumped in the bed, but they fell out of the bed and bumped their head, and they were hurt from jumping in the bed and bumping their head. Now, when I think about monkeys bumping their head, I can't help to think about Mama Jessie, Grandpa, and Jeremy. In a lot of ways, to me, when I think about the three, they remind me of the three monkeys that must have bumped their head. And let me explain. In this whole situation with the invasion of my privacy and also Shakira's privacy, there's a lot of underhanded things that Mama J, Grandpa, and Jeremy have been doing in invading our privacy. Okay? I've mentioned them before. It's been a combination of crazy things like Mama Jessie stealing Shakira's mail, Grandpa paying people off, paying security guards off, Jeremy hacking her accounts, blocking her posts in chat rooms. It's been a whole smorgasbord, if you will, of tomfoolery on behalf of Mama Jessie, Grandpa, and Jeremy. But, ladies and gentlemen, here's the biggest insult of them all, okay? Just listen to me carefully. This is the biggest insult. You would think at some point, right, that Mama Jessie, Grandpa, and, I don't expect too much out of Jeremy, but especially Mama J and Grandpa in regards to their relationship with Shakira, since they're all related. You would think at some point that they would say, you know what? We've been doing some foul things to you, Shakira. We are purposely invading your privacy, purposely hacking your accounts, purposely cutting off communications with cell phone between you and Rick. Okay. We realize that we may have different opinions on how we feel about our relationship, but you know what? We've been wrong on the way we've handled it, right? You would think at some point, with all this craziness, that they would just say they will own up to their misdeeds. No, no. See, that's not what they're doing. Here's the insult of it all. Not only are they invading the privacy of Shakira, but they double back and say, listen, we fault you, Shakira, for telling everybody what we're doing, right? Instead of them owning up and being an adults, especially grandpa, who a man would own up to his misdeeds and responsibilities. But no, a grown ass man and grandpa, instead of him saying, you know what, let me backtrack, let me change my ways, let me better myself as a person, a grown ass man like grandpa, a sorry ass bitch like grandpa, goes to his granddaughter and say, it is your fault that we're in the situation we're in, Shakira, because you telling everybody what we're doing. That's the insult of it all. That's the bitch madeness of it all. How in the hell are you a grandpa in your 50s and you supposed to be a leader of the family and you supposed to be the CEO of this big real estate company, but it's Shakira's fault? It's Shakira's fault. You mean to tell me that you manage employees? You mean to tell me you got a company? You mean to tell me you negotiate multi-million-dollar deals, but you can't figure out Shakira? Nigga, get the fuck out of here. You got to be the sorriest ass man on this side of the Mississippi if this is so. And Mama Jessie, you got a daughter, right? You got a daughter, and you telling your daughter, yes, I am doing dirt on you. Yes, I am listening in your conversation. Yes, I'm invading your privacy. Yes, I am stealing your mail. Yes, I'm doing all other foul shit. But daughter, I fault you for telling everybody that I'm doing it. Listen, man, Mama Jessie and Grandpa are low down wealthy people. And I know that sounds like a contradiction in terms, but it can be so. You can live in a high society and you can have money and still be a person that ain't worth shit. When I think of Mama Jessie and when I think of Grandpa, I think of Donald Trump. All three of them got money, but all three of them have no respect. Do you hear what I'm saying? Mama Jessie, Grandpa, and Donald Trump got money, but I don't respect them. And a lot of people don't respect them because they are wealthy lowlifes. That's going to be the new term for 2022. And I know initially it sounds like a contradiction in terms, but that's exactly what Mama Jessie is, and that's exactly what Shakira's grandpa are. They are wealthy lowlifes. A play on words. A play on words. Two wealthy lowlifes. Jeremy is just a lowlife. Jeremy is just a lowlife. But Mama Jessie and Grandpa are wealthy lowlifes. And I didn't bite my tongue. I did not bite my tongue. Now, with that being said, I would like to introduce to you the three monkeys that bumped their heads. Mama Jessie, Grandpa, and Jeremy.